Hello, I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the greenhouse effect gizmo. Um, if you take a look, these prior knowledge questions you can do before you start the gizmo. And then you're going to read a little bit about what greenhouse gases do in the Earth's atmosphere, how they help regulate the climate. If we didn't have greenhouse gases, then it would be very cold. If we have too many greenhouse gases or too much greenhouse gas, then the Earth is going to be too warm. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a warm-up simulation. So the greenhouse gas, it says to set it to 0. So I can either move the bar or I can write the number in. And then I'm going to put the simulation speed to fast. And then I'm going to go ahead and also click play and have the bar chart showing, and I'm going to see what's happening to the temperature over time. So this is kind of the general trend of the temperature, and you can see it's sort of moving up and down, but it's not really going higher in any way or lower in any way. It's sort of staying within a range. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and set the greenhouse gas to 100. So we're going to put lots of greenhouse gas in, and we're going to see how that affects the temperature over time. Okay, so you can see this heat flowing in and out is about the same, but ooh, look at that. That's not good. So you can answer number 2. For the activity, you're going to go ahead and reset this. We're going to set the simulation back to slow, and we are going to put the gases back at 10%. Okay. Then we are going to keep the bar chart open and click play, and after 24 hours, we're going to pause it. So here, from 12 a.m. or 12 midnight to 12 midnight, that's going to be a 24-hour period. So we're going to go ahead and see what we notice about the heat flow in and out of the Earth's atmosphere. So let's go ahead and push play. This is the moon. So now the moon's going away. It's morning. Here's going to be noon. Here comes the sun. So we can see what's happening to the heat. Lots of heat coming in. Now there's less heat coming in. Okay, I'm going to pause it. And 12 o'clock. Okay, so you can see what was happening to the heat flow coming in when the sun was out. And obviously, after the sun's gone, we don't see a lot of heat coming in. We see the heat flow leaving. It's just been the same. This hasn't changed. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and select the table tab, and you can see if I scroll up, this is the time. So this is 12 midnight, 12 a.m. This is 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30. And we're going to look in these different columns and see if you can answer the question. What time of the day is the heat flow in the atmosphere flowing into the atmosphere greatest? So you're going to look in this column and see what time was heat coming in, the most heat coming in. Okay, so you're going to try and find the largest number and see what time that was. And then you'll go ahead and use this table to answer the rest of the questions. I guess, okay, so this is the surface temperature right here. Then you're going to go ahead and predict what do you expect to happen when you change the amount of greenhouse gases. Okay, so we're going to be changing the greenhouse gases. Which of these do you think are going to change? So you're going to circle your answer. What you can do is you can click edit, and then you can use this drawing tool. Is this right? Draw a scribble, and then you can circle which one one or ones you think is going to change. If you're having trouble, you could just type it underneath this table. So what do you think is going to change when we change the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere? Okay, if we have more greenhouse gases, which of these is going to change? The heat flow in, the heat flow out, or the temperature? All right, so now we're going to go ahead and see if your predictions were correct. We're going to select bar chart. Okay, and then we're going to click play. And as we click play, we're going to move this greenhouse gas higher and lower and see which one of these is changing. Okay, so right now we can see with the greenhouse gas at 10%, you know, we see this happening, we see this happening. When we move it to 80% or 90%, are we going to see a change in the heat flowing in, the surface temperature, or the heat flowing out? So I'm gonna let you do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and also look at the graph. Okay, and you'll be able to, as you play, you'll be able to see when you move the greenhouse gases, which one of these is changing. Okay, and then you're going to answer these two questions. So, and this is an interesting note as well to read. So if you have any other questions, feel free to ask me or come to my Zoom hours. And I hope you enjoy this.